13 books from popular authors that I'm convinced nobody has read. These are thriller authors I see all over BookTok, but these books I feel like nobody ever talks about. I haven't read them either, so let me know if you've read them and think they're worth the read, because I'm convinced I'm the only one who has these on my TBR. I love Sherry Lapina's writing, but I never see anyone talk about Someone We Know. This one's set in a quiet suburb in New York. It's going to be a domestic type of thriller. Looks creepy based on the cover, but nobody talks about this book. Hysteria is a Megan Miranda book, and her books are everywhere, but I have literally never heard a review of this one. The hook says secrets can be deadly, and it actually looks like it's part of a series. There's also a book called Fracture and Vengeance. Sally Hepworth is one of my favorite thriller authors, but The Family Next Door I have quite literally never seen anywhere. I found this on Amazon by looking at the author's catalog, but that is the only reason I know this exists. Leslie Wolfe is recently getting a lot of traction on BookTok, but The Girl from Silent Lake is one that I haven't seen talked about. Seems like a single mom is going on vacation with her daughter, and they might never see each other again. I have already read this one. This is The Devil Wears Scrubs by Frida McFadden. I threw this one in because I don't feel like people know that she has this like medical drama series. Very like Grey's Anatomy coded, and it is fun. It's so different than her other books, but it's honestly a pretty fun read. I see Simone St. James everywhere, but I never hear anyone talking about The Haunting of Maddie Clare. This one I feel like people aren't going to know about. This is a Lisa Jewell book, and it's called Vince and Joy. Actually, I think this might be a romance book, not a thriller, which is not her typical genre and has me even more intrigued. I've read a handful of Paula Hawkins books, but Slow Fire Burning's been on my shelf for years, and it's because nobody talks about this, so I don't know whether it's good or not. I know I'm going to read it anyways, but I just haven't felt drawn to it because it's just like never on my mind. I love Lisa Unger's books, but I never see this one anywhere. It's called Confessions on the 745. I love thrillers that are set on like trains or cruises, so it does look right up my alley. I never hear anyone talking about this Karen Slaughter series. I'm not sure if this is book one or not, but it's called Fractured, and it's an older series of hers. She's one of my favorite thriller authors. She writes incredibly dark and gritty thrillers though, so definitely check your triggers. I'm obsessed with B.A. Paris. She writes some of my favorites, but I never see The Dilemma anywhere. Mary Kubica has become huge on BookTok in the last handful of years, but Don't You Cry I never see get any traction. And lastly, we have another Sherry Lapina book. This one is called The End of Her. The hook says a long ago accident and a visitor from out of the blue. And there we have it, 13 thrillers from popular thriller authors that I'm convinced I'm the only one who has these on my TBR. Please let me know if you've read any of these, if they're worth my time or not, and also let me know if you have any of these on your TBR too.